All right, guys, I want to show you something, right? So there's this account, you've probably heard of it. It's called a zero spread account, right? Let me give you an example of what exactly it does, right? So here, uh, they say you need a minimum of $200 to start trading with this account, right? But it's good for high volume traders. It's good for scalpers, but it's also good for those who trade with expert advisors. So this is what this video is all about, right? Let's go to my MT4, right? So there's this EA that I showed you a couple days ago, right? It's called EA. I just named it EA by Pay, right? So let me, where is it? There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna run a back test on it, right? There we go. Okay, we're starting this from 2020 all the way to today, which is the 14th, right? So yeah, I'm gonna run a back test and then maybe I'm just going to view the graph here as soon as it's done. Okay, yeah, I just open the graph here. It should start popping up here, up and down, and then we see how it performs from 2020 all the way to today, right? Okay, there we go. We've started. Okay, it's going up, but can it hold, right? Can it hold? Well, we're still less than 50 trades, so still a long way to go. But from 200, we are already at 1,200, right? So that's not bad, right? In less than 80 trades. So that's very good. So let's see how long we can keep this uptrend, right? As you can see here, it's starting to flatten out a bit. So it's making very small losses and very small gains. So you'd see that this one is actually trading according to the market conditions. If the market is ranging, you'd also see that it will also make small losses and small gains. That's what you see here, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then when it starts moving to a direction with strong momentum, then you will see something like this. It will go up with momentum as well, right? So for a while, the market was ranging here. And remember, this is 2020. So this was when the market wasn't really doing well since because of the corona and everything, right? But let's see. Okay, the results. We started from 200 and we went to 1,781. So let me just save EA by SPAY. All right. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then as you saw here, I did not include anything that has to do with the zero spread account. So now there's another EA that I've built. I'm currently just working to switch it over to MC5, right? I'm done with the MC4 version. I'm calling it the witch. Let me show you why. I'm not very good with names, so the reason why I'm calling this which you'll see here. The time my trading session, I only trade when the start hour is 0 and the stop hour is 1. So I only execute between 0 and 1. So right at midnight where the hour is 0. So right at midnight between 0 and 1. So from 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. That's when I execute. And then to close the trade, I can close the trade anytime after that, as long as it's my take profit or stop loss or whatever, right? So that's basically the EA. Okay, I'm going to back test on the MT4 version though, because the MT5 is not done yet. Okay, MT4. The witch, okay, this one does very well on M5, but on M15 it's also good. So now here's the catch. Okay, firstly, let me just run it, right? I'm just gonna run it for now, and then I'll show you something. Again, let's look at the graph. As soon as it's done loading here, we just switch to the graph mode so we can see the equity curve. Okay, there we go. We've started, right? We've started. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, 185. We started at $50 on this one. We are now at 244. 1,000. Okay, we did okay. 2,000. I think we reached 2,000 here. Let's see. Yes, we did. So from $50 to 2,000. Okay, so now this as is using the current spread for the euro dollar, which is about 1.1 pips, right? The reason for that is just a normal account, but you'd find that around this time where I'm trading, since I'm trading between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m., you'd find that the spread around the time is not one, right? It's usually higher than this, maybe four or five or even three, depending on the broker that you're using, but it's usually higher than this 1 pip, right? So you'd find that these results may not be as accurate because now they're only using the spread, which is the normal spread during the day, right? So here's what I did. I said, what if instead I just take out the spread? Since I'm trading like at midnight, I just look for an account that it has no spread, and instead I'll just pay commission on the profit that I make. So let's take out the spread factor now. Let's just throw in like the 5 just for commission, maybe, right? But commission will obviously be more than this, but let's just leave it there. The thing I like about this, they only take the amount you are going to win or lose from once the trade is over. They don't take it like immediately you execute, right? Once the trade is over, then they charge you, right? You know how commissions work. They are different than spreads, right? So let's run this one, right? Now we're running it. We have taken out the spread, but we have not yet excluded the commission. But let me just show you what it does here. Okay, 200, 500, 800, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. Damn, right? From 2,000 to 6,000. That's the difference, right? Look at that. Like 4,000 is the difference here, just because we've taken out the spread. So obviously you won't make the 6,000 exactly. Because from this 6,000 you still have to deduct the commission, right? So you end up making maybe somewhere around 5,000 or even 4,000 some change, right? Uh, but that's way better than the 2,000 you had made when you were trading with the spread, right? So yeah, that's the difference between this, right? So let's print this one, call it the witch. Okay, it doesn't matter what I call it. Okay, so there we go, right? 363 trades from 52. So profit trades are around 68%. So this one is a very good accuracy. And then this one, the accuracy is not that good, but what I like about this one is the fact that the stop loss and then the take profit is very well. So this is risk to reward. Like when I win, I win 80 pips, and then when I lose, I only lose 30 pips. So that's why even with 40 something percent, I'm still making a hell of a lot of profit. So these are the two EAs. One of them you can just use on your normal spread account, because I mean this one is targeting 80 pips with a 30 pip stop loss, so you won't be affected with the stop loss. But this one, on the other hand, is just taking again, the risk to reward is very good here. It's 2 to 1. So take profit is 16 pips, and then stop loss is 8 pips. But now look at this, with a stop loss of 8 pips, if the spread was say 4 pips, right? So from 4 pips, it will now become, it's more like now the stop loss is 12 pips, and then the take profit is 16. So this is why I needed to take out the spread. So this is why you are going to need this account, this zero spread account for this particular the witch, right? Maybe you guys can just give me a better name. I'm not sure the witch is is the correct name, but yeah, you guys get the idea. Maybe let's look at the, so these are the times where it's trading, right? From 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 0 to, and what I like is this here. Uh, in South Africa, we use a GMT 2 plus, right? That's our local South African standard time, right? And the MT4 server as well is also using the exact same thing. So we know that this time is exactly at midnight for us, right? So maybe you can just load this up, right? You can just load this up and then it will take trades for you, right? As you can see here, oh, here's another thing that I'm doing with this EA. I'm also, like, look at this right now. The balance is 2,340. So the lot size for the next trade would be 2.34, right? That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just dividing the account balance by 50. So with a $50 account, I'll go in with 0.05, right? And then with the, obviously you can decrease this or increase it however you want to, right? This is totally up to you guys. So yeah, man, that's it. Like I said, the risk is 20%, so you can adjust the risk, and then it will just adjust the stop loss for you according to however you want. Or you just want to use a fixed stop loss, maybe just use a lot. I mean, a fixed lot size. You can just adjust this here, and then turn off the the 20%, and yeah. So yeah, man. Again, $50 went straight up to 6,000. But that's after we have taken out the spread factor. So maybe the correct amount would be around 4,000. Maybe let's say 4,600. The other 2,000 will be for commission, right? And then the other one from 200 to 1,700. This one, everything is just exactly as is here. Nothing to change, nothing to, no no worries about spread here. So yeah, man, I hope you guys can see that these can really work. So what you can do, this one you can just let it run throughout the day, it doesn't matter. But then this one you just run it between it's either you wake up or you can just load it on your VPS, so that's they can both run, whether and you don't really have to monitor them. They just whenever you get time, you can just log into your VPS and then check how they're doing. And for to get a good VPS, you'd spend around $15 to $20 a month, and you'll be fine. So yeah, man. If you guys are interested, just WhatsApp me, and then let me help you set this up on your VPS or account. So just remember, for the witch the witch EA, you need this zero spread account. So just open a zero spread account. The broker does not really matter. Just make sure, because if it's a zero spread account, the broker won't really matter, because what differentiates the brokers is usually the spread. So for a zero spread account, if you can get that anyway, even the broker that you're currently using is fine. Just open a zero spread account, load it there, and then yeah, man. Cheers, guys. I'll see you on WhatsApp then.